Okay, what I'd like to do today here is do a quick product review on something called WebEx. I posted something in the private group, and so I want to just quickly go over something now. If you're familiar with the iGoogle desktop screen, you can see a lot of the things that typically are familiar for most of you, depending upon what elements you place in here. But with WebEx, they actually have a segment that can go right here to the center of your screen. And what makes it really cool is that it's pretty much right there front and center. You can place it where you like. But I'm going to suggest that you get the free trial. Get the free trial, start it up. There's some video tutorials there that help you get some baseline study on how to use it. But it's as simple as this. And basically, you start your meeting, and you go into the screen, and let's say, let's give it a topic. WebEx overview, and the meeting password will be video trainer. Well, let's just make it video 123, and blah blah blah. I think that's it, and save and start the meeting. Okay, so now it's establishing the meeting room, so to speak, and setting up everything that needs to be set up with cameras online and so on and so forth. And what's kind of cool about this is that you can do a presentation and share your desktop. Now, you would share your desktop after, obviously you've gone through your setup process. So I'll make the call using this computer. That all sounds good. Test my microphone. Testing. It doesn't sound good. So what I need to do is find out what microphone I have on here. And make sure that that's up and running high enough. Test. Okay, so now I have that in a better range. Okay, so that's good. Now, we can share the desktop and show just about any documents that we have on the desktop at that particular time with whomever we've assigned to our meeting. So let's see what's going on here. And there we go. It's booting up. All right, so now I don't necessarily want to show that, but let's just say I'm going to go through the process online here. Let's go find what is this? Okay, YouTube. All right, now I might decide to go through a process with someone and show them exercise videos on a particular exercise or strategy or technique. Okay, so a website that I use is one called Hyperstrike, and this is a great resource for any of you, but it really helps me when I'm wanting to describe something. For example, here's something that we may use in one of our stretches as a warm-up. And it just basically shows the entire movement. It's really kind of cool. So it's showing a variety of different exercises here, and it's on auto right now, so it'll just kind of play through some 81 different exercises here. But you can look through it and find out what it is you want to teach the customer or client. So now you're actually sharing this entire screen presentation through WebEx that you've sent them in a link. Now let me shut this down. And so when you set up your meeting in progress, you're going to get this email, and what you do is just send the link. Now they can join on mobile devices, and they can watch the presentation that you're going to do just by following the elements here. And here's the passcode that they would put in, and here's the phone number that they would dial from wherever they are. It's actually the meeting number. But they would go to this web address, click right in, enter the password, click join, boom, and all the instructions would show up on the screen. So Get the free trial. We can practice amongst each other and, until you get used to using this. I am not an expert at it right now, but I will tell you this. I think it's a great tool. You can get your free trial. I'll put a link up on the wall so that you can see it. And it's, fairly simple to do. You take maybe a weekend or so just playing with it, and the more obviously that you use it, it's going to be a great tool for you guys as you start to work with your customers and clients. So you have to basically utilize. Now, I know that there's a system within it that allows you to record what's going on with the system itself. And let's see here. In my WebEx going on, let me see. I have the overview going on right now, so I'm going to pop back into it and see. You can add this to your Google Calendar, which is pretty cool about it. And I'm sure if some of you have already used the system, you'll really get a kick out of it. Now, there are other things that you can do here. You can, depending upon who's in the meeting with you, you can turn them into the presenter and allow them to show whatever it is they want to talk about during the presentation, and then they can make adjustments on that slide or piece of material, and then it'll auto adjust with everybody else in the particular group. So really kind of cool. Now, you have also the ability to record on the computer. Now, I don't know if it's just going to record the audio, which is what I think it does. So that's why I'm using Camtasia to film it. But I've recently spoken to a friend of mine that did suggest this system, and I think you can record audio and video at the same time. But until I learn how to do that, I know how to use Camtasia, so I'm kind of using that system. So this is the WebEx by Cisco. Cool tool. So you can do a lot of different things with it, and I just showed you one thing with just being able to take some of the ready-made exercises that are online that you can show customers and clients if you're doing online training or want to help customers that can't necessarily afford to work with you in your regular training program, but they may be able to do something for, let's say, $100 a month. And you have 10 people, and you put all 10 of those people together, and then you speak to them as a group, showing them baseline exercise techniques while, maybe assisting them with the diet. So 10 people times that $100, that's another $1,000 a month for you, that you can do part-time, and that's like 4 hours worth of work, and it might be $250 an hour. So it's a really cool way to help with customers that have already come to you, that like you, that work with you and are comfortable with you, and due to demographic or the locale where you are, they just can't get to you as many times a month or a week as they'd like, so they might see you once a week, and then you can help them with a program a couple of times a week that they can do on their own at another gym. So there's lots of ways to use this if you use your imagination. Okay, let's move on to the next tutorial.